Hey, welcome to Thinking Out Loud. This is episode 3. So, why do I think living life to the fullest is impossible? Let me tell you a quick story. One day, I found myself, just a typical day, just complaining like crazy. I mean, talking about all the stuff from the past, what I could have, what I should have done, to the present. Why haven't I reached my goals yet? And then, to the point like, do I even have enough time to do what I want in the future? I mean, all this was just going through my head. I'm supposed to be inspiring other people to live life more. And who am I to do that if I'm here complaining? So I felt like a hypocrite and I actually felt like a fraud. And as I was thinking about that, I'm thinking about, all these motivational speakers that I've come across. I'm like, do they really keep a positive, attitude all the time? There's no way, because how can you move on unless you embrace some of the pain or accept your situations and stuff like that? Because everyone here knows that it's all part of life, right? We're always going to have some kind of challenge. We're always going to go through some kind of struggle or have a bad experience. It's just part of life. It happens. Yet, there are so many of you guys that are getting depressed and getting sad because they feel like, why can't they live life to the fullest? Because you just got divorced? Because someone just passed away? I mean, you're supposed to get sad. It's part of your human emotions. It happens, So it's become to the point where it's becoming unacceptable or abnormal to be sad or depressed. As a society, we've been trained or conditioned to suppress our emotions. It's to the point every time someone says, hey, how's it going? Our automatic response is always, oh, everything's good. Oh, everything's fine. You never answer the phone and say like, hey, what's going on? Yep, just got fired. Don't know how I'm gonna pay the bills. That's how my day is. How about you? That doesn't happen. You just say, oh, everything's good, and you pretend everything's okay because it makes people uncomfortable to be negative. Like, I understand, when people are being negative or pessimistic, but when you're sad or depressed, that's just a natural human behavior. It's human nature. It's actually life, to make mistakes. There's always this question, right? What is the meaning of life? To begin to even answer that question, you have to ask, what makes life meaningful? Imagine a movie where, there was no conflict, no struggle, no challenge. You wouldn't even go see it because it's not interesting. It's not fulfilling at all. It's not inspirational, nothing. It's like watching a richer to richer story. People like rags to riches because of what they went through. So what really makes, life more meaningful is not how perfect it is. It's how you live dealing with the consequences from the decisions you've made. Because you never know what decisions are going to be right. When people realize that living life to the fullest is an unachievable goal, it's actually better for them. You actually have a better chance of getting the closest to living life to the fullest by surrendering to the idea that it's impossible, that it's okay to be sad, that it's okay to be depressed. Because until you face that, it's never going to get any better. And guess what? When you do face that, it only makes your life more meaningful. When someone passes away, what do? Don't you tend to appreciate life more? Like, yeah, you're sad as fuck. You're supposed to be. Or else you didn't really care about that person. People die all the time. But you don't get sad every time someone else dies. It's because someone you cared for died. But you know what? It makes your life more interesting. What if no one ever died? What if no one ever left and you don't miss anyone? It doesn't make sense. So, to all of you, Just letting you know, it's impossible to live life to the fullest. And the more that you live and understand this concept, the better you're gonna live. Thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe to our channel and check out our brand, and I guess looking forward to hearing your feedback. I'll see you at the next episode.